Searching.
Keep searching. Please join me in welcoming Mark. Keep searching.
Thank you, Madam Toastmaster. I waited anxiously but eagerly for my professor to hand out my final exam. It was the final test of the semester, my freshman year. I told myself, as I waited, you prepared for this. She walked slowly towards me, and she did what you never want to see a teacher do. She put the exam face down. Teachers do this when they don't even want to see the grades that they give their students. I thought this was a bad sign, and I slowly turned it over. A D minus. I'd never gone this far in the alphabet before in my academic career. I was panicked. I remembered what my counselor, friends, family always told me. Mark, if you want to get into a good medical school, you need to have a perfect GPA. You need to be involved. You need to be in different communities. You need to network. Only then will you succeed. Will you get into the school that you want? I barely passed the easiest exam in class of the classes I would take for the next 3 years. So what did I do? I dropped out of college my freshman year, but I kept searching. The following summer, I returned home to Fort Wayne, Indiana with minimal plans, no jobs, no internships, nothing really on the horizon for me, no direction. A man from my parents' church was gracious enough to give me a job opportunity, tending to his farm for the summer. Hours and hours, I would pick up rocks in the corn and soybean fields. I would mow countless acres of grass. I would paint fences for hours on end. His name was Brian. Far from anything I'd ever done in the past, but I still dove in to the work that Brian gave me every single day. He was my Mr. Miyagi, and I was the Karate Kid, painting up and down all summer. Partway through the summer in June, my grandma decided to make a visit from northern Michigan to see me and my family. And naturally, this work I was doing during the summer and me dropping out of school came to the forefront of the conversation. She said something to the effect of, while being brutally honest, are you going to do anything with your life? I internalized this pain and this disappointment and the judgment, but I kept on searching. In conversations with my family this summer, I decided I wanted to return to school. Purdue University, I thought, would be a good place to go, so I applied. Stay in the sciences, something familiar. Neuroscience, I thought would be a great field for me, so I applied. And weeks later, I saw the email. Dear Marcus Banas, we regret to inform you that, and that's all I needed to see. I knew I'd been denied, but I kept on searching. A week later, my sister asked me, what do you really enjoy doing? What do you love? What brings you joy? She pulled me aside, and she asked the hard questions that very few managed to ask. I said, business, agriculture, math, I don't know. Where do these interests converge? Where do they connect? I hadn't figured that out yet. I looked, Purdue, School of Agriculture, an economics degree. This sounded promising. I applied and was accepted. I would be going to school the fall semester, and I kept searching. I felt out of place at first, but I settled in. Business, economics, supply and demand. I enjoyed learning about these things. It was an unfamiliar environment, a turbulent year for sure, but I integrated myself. I found a community and friends. Had professors that mentored me during this time. I excelled in class, and 3 years later, got a job, got a house, even got married, but I kept on searching. Toastmasters, this 4-year period of my life, my constant rejections, dropping out of school, reframing what I valued and what I loved, was integral to me. A small part of my story, but one that was very significant to my development. I learned that only those that are lost can be found. And in this process of iteration, reframing, and change, only then do we change ourselves. And I'm still searching. So Toastmasters, keep searching. I'm Toastmaster.